Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. Today I got my partner on. We finna get involved in some current events and current issues. I'd like to welcome him to the show, Brother Marvin. What's going on, Brother Marvin?
Oh, ain't nothing cold. How's it going there, brother? Appreciate you having me on.
Oh, man, hey, I appreciate having you because, as I always state, that everybody has a viewpoint in an opinion, but it takes a special gift to share that viewpoint and that opinion to where people can take that in and get a clear understanding where they can really benefit from it, because you can say it in a way that it not just touch a few people, but it'll touch the core of a person across the lines. You know, it's almost like when you go fishing, some people go out there with a rod and catch one fish, but some people throw a net out there and you can touch more than just one person at one time. And that's how I like to equate it when I have you on the show.
Yeah, well, see, my upbringing has a lot to do with the way I am now. I was raised by old folks. I was raised with my great-grandparents, and my great-grandfather was born in 1895, and my great-grandmother was born in 1906. And according to everybody's standards, he was an idiot because he couldn't read nor write. Mm-hmm. But boy, he had plenty of knowledge, though. You know what I'm saying? Right. He had knowledge that you couldn't teach. People that could read and write, they had knowledge that he had. So, and he instilled things in me that a lot of people didn't have.
That's a blessing. Yeah, that's that genuine blessing. That's that knowledge that goes back to antiquity to your forefathers.
Yeah.
You're right. Sometimes you can get in there.
He taught me how to take care of myself. You ain't got to steal from nobody, none of that shit. You ain't got to kiss nobody else. You ain't got to bow down to nobody. Be yourself. And that's how I am.
Man, that's life, bro. That's good. I wanted your take on this subject that's going on, and I've been having this conversation with different guests and just generally with people in general, and it's about a status. We had went from Negro to Black to African-American, but now it's the Moorish identity is where people saying that that's what we should be because we conquered and we were at our best under the term Moor. How do you feel about that?
Well, that can only reach a handful of people because the majority of black people don't have an idea or no clue as to what you're talking about when you say Moor. That's unknown term. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that like the Masons? I'm just saying most people don't have a clue as to what you're talking about. But I understand that the status thing, my personal observation is just that I look at the African people that migrate to this country. They don't seem to have no problem coming over here and getting land, opening businesses, and doing all the things that we're supposed to be able to do. They don't seem to have no problem. They just as blessed as we are. So there's got to be more to it than just that. It's our mindset. That's our big agenda right there. We've been programmed, we've been raised by these Caucasian people over here, and we can only think one way. We can't think outside the box.
Right.
People that think outside the box, they label you as being something different, some crazy, or, they always put a label on you when you don't think like the crowd.
That's a fact.
Most people just in brainwashed.
Yeah. But those who don't think like the crowd, it seems as though it's like what you were stating to earlier. You was taught a different knowledge that kept you away from thinking like the crowd.
Oh yeah.
But then it goes even deeper than that, because we can go back in slavery time to where they separated the family so much that root knowledge had depleted. It had got lost. So when you could come in contact with somebody to where that root knowledge wasn't broken and they was able to pass it down, at least 80 to 90% of it to the next generation, that means there was some powerful people within that family.
But I'm gonna tell you the biggest difference with that though. It's not that the knowledge is not there. It's just that some people just refuse to listen. They label you as old fool. They don't want to listen to old people. They don't want to get that knowledge from the source. They rather get it from Google or YouTube or hearsay. You know what I'm saying? They always want to label old people as being crazy, but they didn't live this. They just walking inside the city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just tap into that. When I grew up being raised by the village, and I got all the knowledge. I was just like a sponge. I tried to absorb all left from them old people.
Right.
Because them old men had their own business and stuff. They still had to go through all the racism everybody else had to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, they had to, be just a boss and all that, but most of the time they were strong black men. And it was just a sign of the time. They could stand up and be strong and be dead, or they, do what they do. They were doing more positive by playing that role than they would just stand up being crazy, because wasn't nobody else going to stand up with you.
Yeah. You find out right when it hits the fan and it's time to roll. You look around and everybody behind you the only one standing there looking crazy.
Yeah. We lost. I kind of put the blame on my parents' generation. I think they the one that dropped the ball. Man. They stopped passing that knowledge on. All they want to do is go out and party and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? They forgot all about all them old ways and stuff. Even though them old folks had it going on.
Right.
I grew up, my folks, they had their own farm, they had 2 houses,
right.
Driving gardens and stuff. They might not have had it financial in the bank where you can go throw it away on something stupid, but they had it.
But see, that
that
was prior to the integration movement.
Yeah.
Prior to I noticed that like even my grandparents, on both sides, had their own farmland, owning houses. And I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, well, when I get older, we would do the same thing. But come to find out, you have family members who done sold this part of it, and so. But if you think, you sold it, you must have sold it for something that's going to benefit the whole family, and it's going to be bigger than what we already had.
But you know what though? That's our fault too, because we don't believe in making wills. You know what I'm saying? We just leave it in the other folks' hand. And, the family, when Big Mama leaves, the family structure leave with her. The rest of the snakes, Big Mama can keep everybody calm, keep everybody in check. But once she gone, then all the snakes come out, and there it is. They can't decide on one person having it, and you can't decide on splitting profits. So usually you end up losing it behind taxes and stuff. And, it's being played out all over America. They call it rejustification, but it's rejustification because you're making bad business decisions from the jump. You got the property. It's already paid for. All you got to do is pay the taxes. You can't do that.
Right.
So,
yeah, you're right.
Can't blame nobody for that.
Yeah, and they gonna go to these auctions, and they gonna get the house, and before you know it, your neighbor don't look like you no more.
Yeah, and then once they start building and improving the neighborhood, then values go up, so they're going to force everybody else out. And before you know it, it's going to look like Freedman Town. Freedman Town is only in the books now. It's not the reality anymore.
Oh, man, that's sad. But
Freedman Town.
But what about these grocery stores moving out the black neighborhood, though, to where, they got to drive miles to get something to eat? Well, I remember when I was coming up, man, you had losing Kroger's, you had Kroger's, Safeway.
Yeah.
Now,
well, you know what? It's still like, I know in Sunnyside, they still got Watkins. That's probably about the only one around there.
Yeah. But
like Cullen Airport. But yeah, that's...
You go to other neighborhoods, they got a grocery store down there on every corner.
But then the big chains squeezing out the mom and pop operations and stuff, so... every time they bring all these old big chains, everybody come together at one, they kill all the smaller people.
Yeah.
They can't survive because most of their customers going to end up going to these other stores because they got ways to entice you. You know what I'm saying? They got these coupons, you got these cards where you get this much off if you use this card and all that stuff. So, they got ways to get you away from, supporting your own.
Yeah, you in the end, it boils down to saving that money.
But you know, dog, we never learned, though. It's just like with the black hair. You go through the hood, beauty shop, next door, all on top of each other.
Yeah.
And we don't none of them.
No.
Why?
Wow.
Y'all rappers, y'all got money, y'all buying chicken houses and shit. I ain't buying no beauty shack.
Yeah.
I don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
And them people that's selling you this, they don't like you. Them Asians don't like you. They ain't nothing like you. They like your money. But
is that from Willie Lynch to where we don't like each other enough to buy from each other?
Yeah, well, you know what?
Mindset, if you
teach them to hate each other. Teach them to hate each other. Point out all the differences and play that against them other. You elevate that woman and make her put her foot on that man. And then look around at society now and see how things are going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they really little shit ain't came true.
Yeah.
It's like I was looking at some on the internet where they were showing Sarah, whatever that bitch name is, the Trump White House, press secretary, showing her last day they all posed for a picture. And I can't think of this guy. I don't think it was Michael Bennett, but the guy he used to be wide receiver for Seattle. But he commented now, you see why they call it the White House. So you live in a diverse country, and you don't have diversity in talk. Not one single black person mixing nothing there with Trump in his cabinet.
Right.
So, but I mean, you know what? I'm back to the point now where I understand. I step back out of that shit. I don't even watch the news. The shit come on by him, I turn the channel. I don't get caught up in all this shit. Yeah. One while I was just shit, too caught up in that shit. I'll get up every morning like him, find my little pennies out there and shit. Like, man, fuck you. Ain't no sense we get already caught up with this shit. Ain't gonna change that.
Nah, it ain't gonna change. Look, I looked at a little bit of the Democratic debate they had on stage. Got a little bit of both nights. Yeah. And I realized, man, they gonna beat each other up. Then Trump just gonna walk on in there.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to be the incumbent in this. So, I mean, you got to have the right person out there. Now, everybody think they the right person, and you're not.
Yeah.
But then, it all depends on when the election comes out. Everybody gonna have their eye on this shit this time, so. But they still don't matter. I remember George Bush got elected twice under suspicious circumstances. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They control all that. They blame everything on everybody else like they always do when something go wrong.
That's right. And that's how it always been. Like they said, man, we've been...
I know this a little off sudden, but I started thinking about that Justice Smollett situation with Trump and the Central Park 5.
Yeah.
With Trump. Same scenario, same thing. I mean, you ready, just like you do with NFL players, you ready to lynch folks because they don't agree with your point of view.
Right.
Now, you can get in the car and drive into a crowd and kill somebody, and you're a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't throw no shade on you, Jay. I understand. So,
it's just like, look, it's like you driving your car, right? Now, it could be you driving your vehicle, and it's a two-lane, road. One car in front of you, one car on side of you, one car behind of you. Now, all three of you drivers are white. Y'all going 5 miles over the speed limit, but somehow the white cop maneuvered through all of them just to pull you over.
Yeah, hey, that's welcome to America, man.
Yeah, but check this out. So the funny part is, so you go to work the next day, you work around white folks, you telling them what's going on, and they say, well, the police, they're just doing their job. And you like, wait, how is that their job? How they gonna distinguish me out the whole crowd? And they say it again, well, they just doing their job. And it's finally done on you, man, a month later, that's his job to harass my ass.
Yeah. But you know what? See what you fail to realize, their mindset toward the police is totally different from ours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wonder why you feel the police. Did you see the situation the other day where it was at a dollar store or something? The police said the little girl took a little dog, a little old 99-cent dog.
4-year-old girl.
Police out there with the gun all on the mama, threatening to shoot her, the other one, you know. And then this was in Arizona. That's where it was, in Arizona.
Right.
Then he want to make the woman put the child on the ground.
Right.
In Arizona. 112 degrees, you supposed to sit your child down on this hot air concrete.
Right.
And when you ain't doing it, she not complaining.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like what kind of shit?
Oh, but y'all don't hear what Kaepernick trying to show. This is what Kaepernick talking about. Y'all see this, man? This is what he talking about.
Right, what he talking about.
Yep.
Right here. Y'all don't see this, man. We see it.
But they ain't gonna never see it. They see what they want to see.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
the only time in this country when everybody came together, there's one time in this country, in my lifetime, where I remember everybody came together for one day. And that was 9/12. Right after they hit them towers with them planes, that next day, everybody put all their jokes aside. Everybody was all on the same page. That day, shit, it didn't take long for it back to business as usual.
Yeah, it said that out of 350-something odd years of the same thing, do we actually think they're going to change now when they've been showing us for they've been showing us for over 400 years. So really,
you know what?
Who got the problem?
See, it's something that my grandfather taught me. It's okay to work for them white folks. That's it. I can work for you. I can be respectful. I ain't got to like your ass.
No.
You know, I ain't got to hold no conversation. When you hire me to do something, I give you your money's worth. I'm not going to come around there and lollygag on the job, playing bullshit. I'm going to give you what the job is worth. And you pay me what it's worth. I ain't got no problem.
Right.
That's how they talk. I ain't got to be your friend. I can understand. I can talk to you. I can talk any way you talk. I can talk up to you. I can talk down. I ain't going to never kiss your ass.
Right.
We have a conversation. Or I can walk away and you getting crazy because you don't want to see my crazy side.
Right.
But some people not like that, man. They getting taught to protect their master. They don't care about themselves.
Right.
And, you know, you've been programmed. You've been brainwashed.
Yeah.
And it all started, and I hate to say this because it's going to cause a whole lot of controversy. It all started in that damn church.
Yeah.
That's where you first get indoctrinated to all this brainwashing.
Yeah.
You know, teach you that you don't need this. You're going to get you when you die.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I got space of gold. I got helicopters, airplane, all kinds of shit in my house. But you sure you die?
Yeah.
God gonna bless you.
Yeah, don't you want that?
Don't pay your rent. Don't pay your rent. Give me that money.
Yeah.
And when you get that put on the streets, well, hey, the Lord gonna bless you.
Yeah.
Just not for them. He already had blessed you, but you got con out of you. He blessed you with money to pay your rent, but you decided to give it to somebody else. Now who the fool?
Right. What you say?
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. What you say? You gonna get yours, just not today, partner.
Well, I know one thing. My grandma, she got to be in them streets to go right now because she lived in Fifth Ward. Did all that stuff she's supposed to do. You know, so I never saw her get none of that. I never saw her progress. Never saw her take one step forward at all. And she was faithful in that church.
Yeah.
But her soul is okay. I mean, things we don't know about, you know what I mean?
And that's common.
Like Twilight Zone, you know what I mean? Hey,
yeah.
Believe what you want to believe, you know. But hey, I couldn't be brainwashed. They tried it. It didn't work on me because I got my eyes up. I see what's going on.
Right.
I ain't going to never close my eyes and just go by what you say. I see what you're doing.
Right.
I see you say one thing and doing something else. Well, I got to go by what I see.
Right.
I don't care what you say. Anybody can get up there and put on a show. I watch TV all the time. I see actors all the time play these roles. So, ain't no big things you can get up there and put on those roles. So, you know,
yeah, you're right, bro.
But people need to, you know, start thinking for themselves, man. And, you know, everybody get all caught up in everybody else's shit. They rather see somebody else's progress than to do it their own self. They're all going to fight over Cardi B got this or Beyonce got that. Or, who cares? Some people are sick of Steve Harvey gone. Who cares? Steve Harvey got so much goddamn money.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, he going to be all right. I ain't going to worry about Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he going to be all right.
I mean, I want to get like Steve Harvey. Shit, I wish I could get fired off some job where they paying me all these millions every year.
For real. Say, for real.
You ain't got nothing to worry about, you know what I'm saying?
Most we'll give it a pen or a watch or something. It ain't going to be no good watch.
No, it's just like Bill Cosby. You know, Bill Cosby, Bill Cosby going to be all right. As soon as he get out of jail, he going to go on back to being old Bill. You know, he got too old. He can't be doing that shit. No more. No, he still got plenty of money and shit. What y'all worry about Bill for? Shit.
Yeah, Bill going to be all right. OJ going to be all right.
Yeah, oh yeah. And see, OJ finna mess himself up, man. He can start getting on Twitter now. You was all right long you laying low and shit. Now you want to get out there and start, throwing third at them. So you need to leave it alone, man.
Yeah, stay away, bro. That's right.
Shit, man. It's change like these people crazy, like, man. These people shoot your ass like it ain't shit.
Yeah. They don't like you, OJ. That's right.
And, right now, everybody got to go ahead and shoot a black man. It's open season, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no problem. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
Just like the man shot the woman in Baytown. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was his fun. He already knew this one.
Yeah.
He had encounters up before. He go down there and red. That's how he get his kicks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's like radio. When you do radio, he kind of stole off. So y'all go down there and kick him around and get some kicks and stuff. So it just got out of hand this time.
Yeah.
Big old hero police officer, woman grab your tail because you ain't had been messing with no way. Then you down there by yourself. That serious way to come back up.
That's right.
Then you take your gun after she done tell you instead of you licking your wounds, stepping back like a man. You done got through the situation, you put your gun out and shoot her 5 times.
You shoot a woman. Yeah, but they don't. But they.
She said she was pregnant. She said she was pregnant. You know what I mean? Just to show you how these motherfuckers y'all want somebody I know, boss. She said she was pregnant. That didn't slow you down.
That's right. Just to slow you down. Still didn't work.
Hey, man, look here. Crazy out there, man.
Yeah, that's the world we live in. Brother Marv, man, look, I appreciate you and your wisdom and the time, man, taking time out your day, man, to share that wisdom with us so I can share it with the whole of us. And, man, look, it's been...
Look at that. Let me just throw this one more little thing out there.
Yes, sir.
One thing that I took from my grandfather, you don't need the acceptance of these white folks to make it.
Nah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, some people think they do. They got it all. You got to like that. No, you don't.
Right.
No, all you got to do is just be straight up. Don't go in there stealing nothing.
Right.
Do the job like you're supposed to. You don't have no problem.
Yeah, be a
But
man.
you come in there stealing shit and, having a business going on the side. Now, well, yeah, it's going to catch up with you.
Right.
I saw on the news the other day where the mailman in Florida, he's selling weed on the road.
Oh, nah.
Oh, that's real smart, ain't it?
Yeah. Come on, man. That's federal, bro. They watching you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he got cameras everywhere. You can't do nothing. Everywhere I live out here, every square inch is under surveillance. So anything you do, they can pull up a video. They usually don't bother you long you don't do that. If you do something, here we got
you. That's right. Easy. You just that's easy. Yeah. Easy picking, bro.
Technology, man. This technology is good and it's bad, especially you don't understand it, man.
Right. We gotta wise up, bro. Wise up, y'all out there that's listening. Wise up. Keep your head on straight. Make your money and enjoy life.
Yeah, and then like you saying about the Moors, well, instead of getting that deep, let's just study the Africans. Let's just look at them. You know what I mean? Last few high school graduations I've been to, their kids are always at the top of the class of mathematical turn and stuff. They used to be us.
Yeah.
So it's not knowledge is where it's at. I mean, you go to these doctors and look who you see in there.
Yeah.
That's where the money is. I mean, you play around, keep on blaming everybody else and all that. You can't blame nobody. You sit around and your brother ain't doing it. I see a lot of these guys out here on the corner, man, look like they could be down there unloading one of them trailers or something, but y'all out there the same. You can sit out here in this hot sun all day long with this sign, dog. You could be on somebody's job.
Yeah. Making some money, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get mine at easy, man. It don't come that easy. I'll be the first one to tell him it don't come that easy, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't. It don't come that easy.
Yeah, dog, like I said, I appreciate you having me on, man. Let's do this again.
Yeah, but that's definitely, man, because I always have a good time, man, and it's always great, bro, to have you on the show.
Because I'm sure between now and next time I talk to you, you're going to be some more stuff that went down. Because, boy, every day, it's a storybook, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's when you think you done seen it all, some more stuff go down. You're like, oh, man.
That's right, bro.
Like my little Davis, man, you know what I mean?
Boy. Bro. Look, hold that one, Brother Mark. Next time we come on this show, this week, let's touch base on that Malia Davis because there's so much going on.
Yeah, we need to go. I need to get that off my chest, man.
We gotta get that, and then and brother Quanell Lex involved trying to help. We gotta touch base on all of that, brother.
Yeah.
Bro Pick Radio, we out.
All right.
All right, bro.